Hello there, future sales superstars. Okay, before we dive into the juicy stuff, do me a quick favor, please, and smash that like button and subscribe to the channel because it helps me keep churning out some awesome content for go-getters like you. And of course, yeah, if you're loving what you hear today, check out my ebooks and the audiobooks on advanced sales skills and cross-cultural business in the description below. All right, so let's get this show on a road. I'm here to revolutionize the way you think about sales, and we're going to talk today about forgetting old school pushy tactics. We're going deep, mixing psychology, cultural savvy, and a dash of cosmic energy from law of attraction to turn you into a sales sensation. So let's kick things off with a bit of a mind bender. So selling isn't just about products or services, it's about moving people. So whether you're pitching a revolutionary app, convincing your roommate to do the dishes, you're selling. And here's the kicker: decision making isn't as logical as we'd like to think. Our brains are wired for emotion, okay, not spreadsheets. So when you're trying to close a deal, you're not just battling logic, you're actually navigating a sea of feelings, instincts, and subconscious biases. Think of the brain as a nightclub. So logic is the bouncer at the door, and emotion, well, that's the DJ kind of spinning the tracks that makes everybody dance, right? Your job is to get that emotional DJ to play your tune. So, how do we do that? All right, let's break it down into 3 levels of selling. So firstly, I call it features fiesta. That's level 1. This is basic stuff. So things like our app has 57 filters. It's like, yeah, cool, but yawn, it's important, but it's just the cover of the book and it's no interest really. Level 2, benefits bonanza. Now we're talking with, say, a better punchy way of putting it. With our 57 filters, you'll take Instagram worthy shots every time. That's better, right? And you're painting a picture of how life gets awesome with your product. And then there's level 3, the pain game. So this is where the real magic happens. Instead of just showcasing your product, you're digging into what keeps your customer up at night. So things like, tired of losing followers because your pics look like they were taken with a hammer. Our app will make you a social media sensation overnight. And you can hear and feel the difference, right? You're not just selling a product now, you're selling a solution to a burning problem. You're kind of the superhero swooping in to save the day. And remember, selling isn't about just pushing products on somebody, it's about making sure you are giving them something to fix their problem. That's professional selling. And when you present yourself in that way, you will always do great business. And also, think about this too, there's even more. Let's talk about the secret weapon in your sales arsenal. So I often chat about NLP, understanding the human psyche, and also Carl Jung. Now, he was the godfather of psychoanalysis, and he talked about something called the collective unconscious. So think of it as the greatest hits album of every human experience, playing on repeat in everybody's subconscious. So this collective unconscious is packed with archetypes. These are universal characters and stories that resonate with everyone. And when you tap into these archetypes in your sales pitch, you're speaking a language that hits home on a primal level. So I'll give you an example. Let's say you're selling a high-end security system. Now, you could appeal to the protector archetype here, framing your product as the guardian that keeps loved ones safe. Or maybe you're pitching a revolutionary education app, so therefore you're going to channel the sage archetype. That's positioning your product as the key to unlocking wisdom and success. And let's get a bit real here for a second. We all have a shadow side. Those parts of ourselves we'd rather keep hidden. But guess what? Embracing your shadow can make you a more authentic, relatable salesperson. So if you're always putting on a perfect facade, people can smell that fakeness a mile away. Instead, own your quirks, right? Maybe you get a little nervous during presentations, so don't hide it, use it. I help all of my clients when I coach you to do exactly that. Make a joke about it, use some humor. Even when I record, I don't just edit it out. I leave in all of my mess ups because I think it's important that you hear how things really are. And that's what builds that genuine, authentic relatability. Okay, from time to time, I might use some AI voices when my voice is just burnt out from coaching so much. But in general, you get the feeling that I am invested in your experience and I want to ensure you get the most from every product, service, coaching session, or video like this that I provide. So you do the same, okay? And tell them, say, look, if you get nervous, I'll be a little honest. I still get butterflies when I talk about how awesome this product is. I just fall over myself because there's so much I want to tell you about it. And in an instant there, you build relatability and trust. You're explaining why sometimes you're speaking so fast because you're so excited about this product. And let's switch gears a little bit now and talk about cross-cultural selling. So as a global coach, and you're working in a global village too, you might be pitching to someone halfway across the world. And understanding those cultural nuances is vital because it can make or break your sale. And I write about this in several of my other ebooks on actually selling for the cross-cultural difference. So, if you're a Western salesperson pitching to an Asian client, remember many Asian cultures value harmony and indirect communication. So, don't go in there with guns blazing, and sort of shouting how fantastic all of this is. Build rapport, be patient, and learn to read between the lines. On the flip side, if you're an Asian salesperson pitching to a Western client or wanting to do business or perhaps even become employed by a Western client, don't be afraid to be more direct and assertive. Western business culture often values confidence and clear communication. So no matter who you're selling to, one universal truth holds. No matter what else goes on, people buy from people they like and trust. So focus on building genuine connections, listen more than you talk, and show genuine interest in your clients' needs and challenges. And let's also talk about another game changer, the law of attraction. Now, you might be thinking, oh, what's this woo-woo stuff got to do with sales? Everything, my friends. The law of attraction says that you attract what you focus on. So if you're constantly stressing about not making your sales targets, but that's going to be a problem. But if you visualize success, if you truly believe you're a sales rock star, you'll start acting like one and the results will follow. And I work with my clients extensively on their confidence and their visualization. And if you'd like to feel what that's like in a session, you can get a 30-minute free session with me in the links below. So what we want you to do, though, you can try this yourself. Every morning before you start your day, take a few minutes to visualize your success. See yourself closing deals, shaking hands with happy clients, hitting those targets, feel the excitement, the satisfaction, and then carry that energy with you throughout the day. And remember, the law of attraction isn't about magical thinking. It's aligning your thoughts, beliefs, and actions, but also vibration. It's energy, and you got to feel it. Not just say it. It's not a mantra you just throw out loud. You got to feel it. And if you believe you're going to succeed and feel it, you'll be more confident, more persistent, more creative in your approach, and that's what leads to real results after all. So let's bring it all together with a powerful technique I call selling from the depths. Now, this is where you combine your understanding of psychology, cultural awareness, and positive energy to create a sales approach that resonates on a deep, almost spiritual level. And here's a brief overview of how it works. If you want to feel it yourself, get in a coaching session with me, or you can sign up for some of my downloadable courses. So connect with your authentic self. Know your strengths and acknowledge your weaknesses, and sell from a place of genuine belief in your product or service. Understand your client's archetype. Are they a hero looking for a challenge? A caregiver seeking to nurture others? Tailor your pitch to speak to their core motivations and address the pain points. Don't just sell features, sell solutions to deep-seated problems or desires. Bridge cultural gaps and be aware of those cultural differences we mentioned and adapt your communication style accordingly. Also, radiate positive energy, believe in your success, visualize it, and let that confidence shine through in every interaction. It's not just when you're speaking, it's also in your sales pitches, in your emails. Every time you have a touch point, make sure that it comes through. Okay, it's really important that you hold on to all of this in your mind as you go through your day, and I'd like you to encourage you to try this in the weeks ahead. Okay, when you connect your authentic self, you can address the pain points. Okay, you can really help people believe in you to help believe in their success as well with this product or service. Okay, also listen actively. Sales isn't just about talking, it's about that listening and understanding. So really hear what your client is saying and repeat it back. Check your understanding. Also notice what they're not saying. Finally, tell a story. Humans are wired for narrative, so craft a compelling story around your product or service that resonate with your client's pain point or journey, and they will be able to identify better and see how it can work for them. Remember, selling from the depths isn't about manipulation. It's just about creating genuine connections and providing real value. It's as simple as that, okay? And when you operate from this level and place of authenticity and understanding, success naturally follows. So there you have it, folks. You're now armed with some seriously powerful techniques and tips there to take your sales game to the next level. Remember, practice makes perfect. So try these out, see what works for you, and don't be afraid to put your own spin on things, right? Before we wrap it up, let me leave you with this thought. Sales isn't just about making money. It's about solving problems and fulfilling needs. And in many ways, making the world a little bit better if you think about it. And when you approach sales with this mindset, you're not just closing deals. You're actually opening doors to new possibilities for your clients and for yourself. And if you found this helpful, don't forget to check out my ebooks and audiobooks for even more in-depth strategies and insights, or try a coaching session. The links are all in the description below. And as I've said to you, please, if you've enjoyed this video, you know what to do. Like, subscribe, and share with your fellow sales warriors. And let's build a community of modern, psyched-up sellers who are changing the game one deal at a time. Until next time, this is Coach Mark in Manila reminding you to sell from your soul and watch your success soar. Stay safe always.